We need to get the plants in the ground now. There's a lot of chaos going on back there.
Once you dig one of those holes, that's it. Well, they're gonna love this because they're not expecting this.
We're in Miami, we're doing it big.
Welcome to Flip My Florida Yard. On today's episode, our Flip crew, well, we're heading to subtropical South Florida to meet up with the Cruz family.
We install a lush tropical landscape in an urban backyard.
Yeah, I'm going to bring life back into this yard.
Experts show us the environmental impacts of composting.
And it's also reducing a lot that's going into the landfill.
We look at the importance of biodiversity in your yard.
We have to make sure that we support nature and support biodiversity.
Experts show us a simple way to expand your existing patio.
We don't have to go ahead and remove an existing concrete slab, take it to a landfill.
And one of the most dramatic yard transformations of the season.
Wow, cool.
No way!
All this on
Flip My Florida Yard!
Flip My Florida Yard is sponsored by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection.
We're knocking on doors
So excited.
and flipping yards into beautiful Florida-friendly landscapes, and all in 8 hours.
Is this really happening? Who's ready? Organized chaos.
Experts show us how to use Florida-friendly landscaping principles.
Putting the right plant in the right place.
Water efficiently.
Very low maintenance.
Fertilize appropriately.
All leading up to a dramatic reveal.
The best surprise of our whole life.
Oh, we're here in beautiful Miami, and we're here to do one thing and one thing only: flip a yard. You guys ready to flip a yard? Yeah! Hey, they're ready. I'm ready. Let's go get the homeowners. Cruz family? Yes. Come on out here.
We are the Cruz family!
Hi, my name is Angela. This is my husband, Ray, and my kids, Sophia and Nicholas.
Right now, our backyard is a disaster. She's tried a lot of things. Nothing's really worked out. She's an expert at killing plants.
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm the plant killer. The time in the backyard is very limited for obvious reasons, because it's not an inviting place, it's not fun to look at. I try to do the herb garden, but we try to do flowers. It's kind of depressing to see all the dead plants staring at me. So it's sad because it's such a wonderful place to be outdoors, and we're not enjoying the big feature of this area.
What I'd like to see is that there'll be some shade and there'll be some beauty in the backyard. It's something that we really haven't had. Hopefully things that don't die.
This project is gonna make everything so much better. It's gonna make it perfect because now we're gonna have a place to hang out, have our friends and neighbors over, and enjoy it, and fully enjoy it the way it's supposed to be. So we're really excited.
I'm really proud of her because she took initiative with this, and I just want her to be happy with the final product.
Today's the day. What do you guys think?
We're ready. We're ready.
We're gonna transform your backyard into a beautiful Florida-friendly landscape. I've got a lot of men and women here who are gonna help me. I wanna introduce them to you right now. This is your Flip crew. We're gonna turn your yard upside down. We're gonna put it back together, and we think you're gonna like what you see, okay?
Yes.
But let's get you out of here first, okay? Come on. Let's go. Okay, I'm a little jealous. You guys are going to John Penny Camp Coral Reef State Park, right?
Yes.
I need you back here at 4 o'clock sharp, okay?
Sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
All right, they're gone. It's time to get to work. Okay, guys, the Cruz family just left. You know what that means. We have 8 hours to flip this Florida yard. Who's ready? Yeah! All right, ready, and go, 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 go. Here we go. Look at this. Almost everything's out of this backyard. This is that blank slate stage that we love. So we have an empty canvas here to work with. Lots of incredible plants, big trees, big palm trees are going in. This place is gonna look so different than what it looks right now. When the Cruz family comes back here, they're gonna be blown away.
Looking at the house from the back. To have it all come together in such a small space, it's challenging. But I like that. I love it. The tougher it is, the better I enjoy doing these landscapes.
Our flip designer, Bill Rush, of Rush Landscape Design, breaks down the major design features of the Cruz's backyard.
I know you had a chance to meet with the Cruz family. How did they want to use their backyard?
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Relaxing in a tropical atmosphere.
Bill's design calls for large palms and mature ligustrums that will create an instant shade canopy, giving this backyard the tropical effect this family's looking for.
This area through here is just flowers, trees, shade, and tropical plants.
The Cruzes want to be able to entertain in the backyard, so Bill's plan is to install a fire pit and enlarge and resurface their existing concrete patio.
I tried to expand the property, make it look larger than what it is.
All these outdoor spaces are connected by permeable pathways, allowing water to filter into the aquifer.
When I saw Bill's design, one of the biggest things that stood out to me was how he built different sections or rooms within the landscape. And he was able to incorporate many of the Florida-friendly landscaping principles in this one design.
I'm going to bring life back into this yard.
Still a lot to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
To learn more about how we're enlarging and resurfacing the patio, I spoke with Junior Torres from Deco Concrete.
Junior, we're an hour in, and I'm amazed at how quick your crew has gone through this. This is a quick way to throw down a paver patio, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're using a relatively new product called dry bond. Basically, the screeding process, you go ahead and you screed all the dry bond, and then you install the pavers, and then you wet the pavers afterwards. And what that does is it hardens the concrete underneath, and it's like installing tile inside of the house. It's
fast.
Extremely fast, extremely durable.
Yeah.
And it's good for the environment because we don't have to go ahead and remove an existing concrete slab, take it to a landfill.
But I know Bill, our designer, has extended this pavered patio. Talk about this transition going from this existing slab to this extension here.
And on the extension portions, we go ahead and we grade the area, and we'll go ahead and install about 4 to 6 inches of crushed lime rock, compact it. We go ahead and install a screeding sand or leveling sand and do our same install where it transitions smoothly at the same elevation.
Well, they're gonna love this because they're not expecting this.
Today, we're in Miami, flipping a yard for the Cruz family.
I can't believe it's happening.
Angela and her family have always struggled keeping anything alive in their backyard.
I am anxious and nervous, but at the same time, it's like, can't get worse than what it is right now.
Before this flip, this property didn't have a lot of plant species in the back. Now, based on the plant design, they'll have about 50 different plant species in the backyard.
What a massive, massive machine. This is a very small backyard. There's probably 50 people back here right now in this thing, okay? I can't wait to see this work. This is really important because Bill over there, our designer, he's really kind of dialing in, know exactly where these trees are gonna go. Because once you dig one of those holes, that's it.
We have to use the auger here. We're in rock. They've got probably about 6 inches of soil and then rock.
I mean, this is the product of that machine, a perfect hole. How much time did that just save, Mick?
1 hour, at least.
1 hour?
With 3 guys.
And we did that, in 45 seconds, a couple minutes?
Less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes. What's going in this hole, Mick?
Triple BTI Montgomeryana. Field grown, about 20 feet tall overall height. Big palm.
I mean, this is probably one of the biggest trees we planted here on the show. I mean, this is a lot for this backyard. We're putting a lot of product in this backyard.
Oh, you definitely are.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys here trying to get this tree in position.
See, doesn't that look better?
Okay, we got this one down. Got 3 more to go, but they're not as large as this one.
It took 45 minutes, Bill.
Yeah, but these others will take shorter time.
A shorter?
Yeah, they're only 8 feet.
Only 8 feet?
Yeah.
Let's keep planting.
Let's go.
With the palms planted and the heavy machinery gone, the crew can begin installing the rest of the plants.
The stars have arrived. Believe it or not, all these plants are going in the back of the Cruz's family's backyard.
Down here in South Florida, you have a huge palette of plants that you can select from. This particular landscape has a lot of natives, but it also incorporated other plants that are Florida-friendly and might not be native to South Florida, but they do very well here.
Miami-Dade County Extension Agent Laura Vasquez gives me a preview of some of the plants going in the backyard.
This one in particular is shrimp plant.
Shrimp, is it edible?
No, it's mostly because of the shape of it. It also attracts hummingbirds, which is great.
Okay.
So it attracts wildlife into the landscape. If you cut it back, it kind of denses up. And these are good to use as a short growing hedge.
Okay, now let me grab this right here, lift with the legs, there we go. Okay, now what do we got here?
This is purple fire spike. It's very drought tolerant. It'll grow into a really nice shrub as well.
So this has those tubular flowers.
Yes, that hummingbirds love.
They love that, exactly.
It's hot pink. It's very Miami.
Very Miami. I love it. The Cruzes are gonna love it. I'm gonna slide this down over here.
Got it.
Boom.
This is Thai plants. It does very well here in South Florida. Again, we're coming back with this beautiful hot pink color.
Look at the color in this thing. I'm just gonna bring the camera in here. I mean, just absolute beautiful color. So vibrant, so tropical. This is a pretty tolerant plant.
It's a very tolerant plant once it's established. You're making sure you water every day for the first 2 weeks and then cutting it back to every other day for 2 weeks. Remember, they don't have irrigation, so this is gonna be very important for the Cruz family.
Okay, Laura, so far so good. I'm gonna set this one over here. What else we got?
Okay, well, the next one we couldn't put on the table, so we're gonna come and take a look at that one.
Good goo, look at this sucker.
This is giant dayun.
Wow.
It can grow in both shade and full sun.
Pretty drought tolerant?
Yes, very drought tolerant. And the other thing is that we're gonna provide them with the resources that they need if they need a little bit of information on how to take care of these plants after they're established.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's stick this sucker in the ground where it belongs. Our yards are like small ecosystems. They can have a wide variety of species, or they can have very few.
As our urban areas are starting to expand, we're pushing farther and farther into natural areas.
We caught up with Gail Hansen from the University of Florida to ask why biodiversity in our yards is so important.
Biodiversity, which is short for biological diversity, refers to the abundance and the huge variety of life on Earth. Here in the state of Florida, we are growing rapidly, and our urban areas are pushing into our natural areas. And so we need to make sure that we keep nature healthy because we derive a lot of benefits called ecosystem services from nature. That's where we get the air we breathe, clean water, food, medicine, shelter, fuel. All of that is provided to us from nature. So we have to make sure that we support nature and support biodiversity. The simplest thing you can do is add more plants to your yard. Have a greater variety of plants and a larger number of plants. You can increase the size of your plant beds so that you can plant more plants in there. The minute that you put more plants in your yard, there's more of a chance that you are going to have more butterflies that you can watch. And also you're gonna have more bees and other pollinators, which is critically important for our environment because that's one of the habitats that we are losing is pollinator habitats. If everyone can think of their yard as a place where they can improve the environment and be more environmentally proactive, then the best thing to do is think about making it more biodiverse.
And now, back to our flip. The Cruz yard is well underway to becoming a landscape more in tune with Florida's environment.
Many people come to South Florida to enjoy the water, and we've had a lot of issues with the nitrogen runoff. So doing our little part to protect the environment goes a long way.
Today, the Cruz family is seeing how important Florida's waterways are in kayaking John Pennycamp Coral Reef State Park.
Ready to have a wonderful day, kayaking, visiting the visitor center, and doing so much more. Oh my gosh, this is so peaceful and gorgeous. What a place to be.
Established in 1963, it's the first underwater park in the United States and extends 3 miles into the Atlantic Ocean. Here, you can explore coral reefs, seagrass beds, and mangrove swamps. Now, back to our flip.
Look at the transformation already, and we're not even close to being finished. Come check this out. They've already done the overlay pavers here all the way out to where the concrete slab was. Now they're working on their extension. We're extending this out, and so they're laying the aggregate for that right now. That's coming along really nice. Let's go check out the tropical jungle over here that's already been planted. This is an absolute oasis. Wait till they cut these loose. It's gonna fill in with all these beautiful palms. We're gonna have all kinds of tropical plants, and kind of hidden back in here is gonna be our fire pit area. Kind of a hidden zone, right, Junior?
Yes, sir. A nice little cozy section in the patio that we're gonna have done. Fire pit will be the last part that comes in.
One of the items on the Cruz's wish list is a compost bin, which will help them recycle yard waste and create a more sustainable yard.
So, Laura, how does it work?
So this is the Earth Machine, and as part of the Urban Horticulture Program in Miami-Dade, we do webinars. After we do a webinar on composting, you can receive a free composter from the solid waste department.
What's the value of having something like this in a yard for the cruises?
I think it's a huge value because they learn sustainability, you know, how to recycle at home, and it's also reducing a lot that's going into the landfill.
They're gonna love this because they wanted to do more composting, and so they're gonna love having a composting bin right here in their backyard.
Today, we're in Miami, flipping the Cruz family's backyard into a Florida-friendly urban jungle of palm trees and tropical plants. With a small yard, a big crew, and under 2 hours to finish, the crew is feeling the Miami heat.
Still a lot to do before that family walks through that gate.
There's a lot of chaos going on back there, people bumping into one another, and we're just trying to get the job done as quickly as possible. Everybody's doing their best.
We're really excited to participate, to try and create that oasis for the Cruz family. The patio is crisp and clean, and we thought this fire bowl would be perfect with simple, modern lines, propane fuel, just really a great thing to have in the yard.
Last piece, inch stone, cornerstone. We have our extension now on our pavered patio. Remember, this was all concrete up till about right here. And when they extended it 4 feet this way, this is gonna give them a much bigger space to have parties on, to gather with friends and family. I mean, look at the extension that we've done here on this space. It's really starting to come together. The homeowner's gonna be here in less than an hour. I just hope we can finish.
With the shade trees and stuff and some canopy, it makes a big difference in the feeling of a home. You're going to just feel the whole landscape come alive.
What is it about this landscape that makes it Florida friendly?
I think all the principles that we were able to incorporate today. All the plants are properly selected for their areas, they're in the right place, they're very drought tolerant. The second principle is watering efficiently, and we have no irrigation in this yard, so the homeowner will water by hand. So that is as efficient as you can be. The other principle that they are using in this landscape is reducing runoff.
Okay.
And they're doing that by using gravel pathways.
Okay, I love that rice gravel. I mean, it feels good on your feet, but what you're saying is that water goes right through it, right?
Yes, it allows the rain to recharge the Biscayne aquifer.
Okay.
So that's always a plus. A lot of the plant material used here today will attract hummingbirds, butterflies.
Laura, are you seeing more of an interest in this type of landscaping?
Oh, definitely. The plus for us is now that we have homeowners coming to our program asking how they can have a sustainable landscape.
As the crew finishes up, I rush to paint the back steps to better match the pavers and finish off the yard with a custom sign.
Kind of a cool added feature here. Oh, there we go. This yard is officially flipped. Hey, the homeowners just got here. I'm gonna go get them, put them on these steps.
Okay.
Get your crew gathered, bring them right over here.
Okay.
And we'll do the reveal.
Great.
You ready?
Yep, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, guys.
Hey!
I am so excited to show you what we did back there.
You look pretty clean.
I don't know, I don't feel clean. Let's bring the glasses. Here they are. You guys pick a pair out there, put those
I
on.
want the other one with the oranges.
There you go. You guys follow me.
Oh my God.
Right.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Okay.
Nice and slow. When I count to 3, I want you guys to remove your glasses, okay? On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Remove your glasses.
Before, this backyard was a barren mess of dying plants. Now, it's a tropical paradise full of large palms, an expanded paver patio, composting bin, an edible garden, permeable pathways, and a wide variety of Florida-friendly plants that will bring biodiversity into the Cruz's beautiful brand new backyard.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
I once was blind and now I see. When I took off those glasses and I looked this way, this was insane, the amount of plants that were here.
It looks like very tropical, and that's what I wanted. That's our style, you know. I wanted to have this, but I couldn't put it together to look like that. And it's so beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Bill, come on over here. Kind of the mastermind for this master plan. Bill, any thoughts?
Looks great, I think. I'm so happy they're happy.
Oh, yes.
And I'm glad they're going to enjoy this
Oh,
backyard.
absolutely.
They're
Everybody's
really going to enjoy it.
Man, it looks so nice. Like before, it was kind of sad seeing her watering the dead plants in the backyard. But now it's like a whole jungle for her to have fun in.
Yes, I'm definitely going to have a lot of fun. When I saw the fire pit, I was so excited. That's something that I always wanted. I didn't think it was possible, but it happened. I'm really excited to have this Florida-friendly landscape. It's gonna be easier to maintain. I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to learn and keep it as beautiful as it is and even better. So I'm really excited.
Thank you for flipping our Florida yard. Woo!
Oh my gosh, I love that family. You know, the Cruz family's new backyard will not only bring environmental benefits, but it will provide a sanctuary for them to spend quality time outside, reconnecting with each other and Florida. Well, that's our show. Remember, everyone doing a little, well, that's a whole lot.
Flip My Florida Yard was brought to you by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection in partnership with the University of Florida Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences Florida Friendly Landscaping Program.
Hi guys, this is Angela, and we're really enjoying our backyard. Having a good time, getting some little sun, relaxing. There's Nico playing with the dog. Sophie just chilling.
Butterflies and birds everywhere.
You like your backyard?
Love it.
Cheers.